Great. My name is Caroline Kosa and welcome to my channel, Network Marketing Unscripted. Today we're talking the art of building networks of people. Complex, right? And when you're dealing with a network, when you're in a network marketing company, you need to know how to build the people. You need to know how to take care of the people. And people are quite a complex creatures. So one thing is clear about network marketing. You need to develop people, you need to lead people, you need to be all honest with them. How possible is that though, to being honest with everyone? I don't think it is. You know, but those are the complexities that we come across. We all know that people working with them, especially on the concept of network marketing, it can actually become tricky. So today we have someone who we think is doing very well in leading the people and being honest with the people and giving them what they actually people demand, you know, because people, they have this non-verbal way of demanding things and they demand and he gives. So we have them on studio today to talk about how to build people and how to build a network of people. We have Brown Obum, commonly known as Brown. He's a successful network marketer, a husband to such a beautiful lady, Tanda, I love her, and a father. Brown, as is popularly known, has made it successful in leading and growing his network of people, and we find out how. We all want to know the how-to, because without the how-to, we'll not be like him. So, welcome on studio. Good afternoon, Brown.
Thank you, Carol.
So, Brown, tell me, how were you first introduced to network marketing?
My first encounter with network marketing one-on-one was in 2012.
2012?
Yes.
Okay.
I was introduced through a very good friend of mine. Okay, she's a very good friend of mine right now because funny enough, she's in my team right now, but she was my upline then in 2012. She introduced me to a beautiful company called Forever Living Product. That was in 2012, I remember. Yeah, that was my first foray into network marketing.
Wonderful. And what was the first thing that came into your mind when you realized that you would have to collaborate with people from all different walks of life to make a successful business?
The first thing for me, honestly, I think my case is a little bit peculiar. Being a Nigerian who stays in South Africa, I think that is one aspect of my life and me as a messenger and as a networker that nobody can ever take for granted. For people who know the image and the stigma that is attached to being a Nigerian in South Africa, it has built me into a strong networker. It has also thrown up a lot of challenges in my way, growing my team. Because I always tell people, especially when they talk about rejections in network marketing, I make them understand that I am one guy that I've been rejected left, right, and center. And for people who don't know, I will just cap it here. Nigerians in South Africa, the stereotype is that we are all a bunch of criminals, and understandably so, because that's the truth. And funny enough, I'm also coming from that background. And that's one of the things that make me appreciate network marketing, because it gave me a chance of living a decent lifestyle that I've always wanted to without committing any kind of crime. Do you understand? I've been there, I've done that, I've got a t-shirt, I've got conviction, you know. So I understand when those kind of negative energy comes. I understand where it's coming from. And I think also my deeper understanding of people and how to deal with people has made it easier for me to navigate around those things that are supposed to be obstacles in my way. Especially, I don't know if you will understand how difficult it is to be a Nigerian in South Africa.
Actually,
Carol, it's tough. It's tough. But yeah, I do encounter people in my team. Like in my team right now, I've got more than 20,000 members in my network.
20,000 members?
Yes, more than 20,000 members.
When did you start this network?
I started this network 2018, this year, January 2nd. I mentioned about my first foray into network marketing, that was in 2012. I pushed it for only 3 months. I think I didn't, at the space I was then in my life, I didn't see the need to give this my all, and I didn't have a deep understanding of how much money is in network marketing and how much you can impact people's lives. Because for me, the first thing that attracted me this time around when I rejoined network marketing last year, same network, Forever Living Product, I left it 2012 after 3 months. I came back again last year after I met another lady, I'm not going to mention the name, but she pitched the business to me and she showed me how much she was earning then, which for me is something that I think was impossible, but she showed me and she made me believe that it's possible. So I came back into the business, into the industry last year, February, towards the end of February last year. And I built my way up, I became a manager, you know, and I climbed through the ranks.
You did all the things.
Yes.
To build a network, it's a hard job, I would like to believe. And to build a network of 22,000 people in a space of, you said you started this
9 months. Yes.
In 9 months to have 22,000 people, it needs a great result of leadership. It needs, I would think it needs a lot of work. So would you say that social media has helped you in getting such a great number of people in your network?
Oh yes. For me, I think social media still remains the biggest market we have there in network marketing. And for anybody who is, I always tell my team members, if you really want to do this business successfully, because this is a business, you need to know how to harness the power of social media, because that is one of our biggest markets. And the reach of social media is actually growing more and more. So for me, I've got team members, like right now, I've got them. My biggest team right now outside of South Africa is in Namibia.
Wow.
Yes, I've got a Diamond 7 there. Okay, Diamond 7 is with relative to my new network. Yeah, I've got a top leader there in Namibia, and I only met her through network, through social media, and I only met her in person, I think 3 months ago. But right now in Namibia, I've got a team of more than 8,000 members in Namibia.
So what would you say is the challenges you have faced from working with people on the concept of network marketing?
The challenges I've made in this business are quite a few, but let me just try to remember them one by one. I think the most one that always stands out, beside the issue of me being a Nigerian and people having that distrust towards my leadership, because for them, a lot of them, like I said earlier, still want to associate Nigerianness with crime. So I do have that issue where people, even though they might like me on a personal note, but you can still see at the back of their mind, they still have reservations about this leadership from a Nigerian guy. So I've seen that, not make my team flow the way I would have ordinarily flowed if that wasn't the case.
If you are not a Nigerian.
Exactly.
Okay.
And another thing I've also picked up in my team, because I've got a wide cocktail of people from different walks of life. In my team, I've got generals from the army, from SLPS, which is South African Police Services. I've got top ranking executives in my team, doctors, lawyers, engineers. So I think some of these people, because sometimes what I do when I encounter those situations, and that's my way of resolving crises and situations like that, I try to put myself in those people's shoes. And I've realized that some of the people I work with in my team have been so used to being the boss that they've forgotten how to be a student. You understand? So, and in network marketing, I always tell people, one of the key ingredients you need to have is to have a teachable spirit. They genuinely see the money in the business. They genuinely see how they can touch lives, because that's another aspect you can't take away from network marketing, the empowerment it brings to households. You understand?
I understand.
Yeah,
so would you say network marketing gave you a lifeline?
Oh yes, it did, and they still do it. It gave me a new lease on life. It gave my family, some of the things I do right now, some of the things I see myself living, lived experiences are things that I never thought could come to pass in my life so soon. But all those things with the new current network that I'm running, I'm part of right now, it has made most of my dreams and most of the things on my bucket list come true.
What would you then say to help motivate someone who's sitting at home thinking network marketing, it's not for them? What do you say to that person simply because of they saying that this is not for them because of what's involved in network marketing?
Carol, for me, I don't know, maybe it's me. I love money.
Okay.
Yeah, I love money. And if you do your research, you realize that network marketing produces the highest number of millionaires globally every year, more than any other industry.
Network marketing produces the highest number of millionaires.
Globally, annually.
Are you
more
one?
Than any, yes, I am one, to the glory of God right now.
Okay.
Yeah, so for me, and being somebody, like I've given you a little brief about my history, I've been there on the street, for a long time, honestly. I don't know if this should be on camera, but my wife was the breadwinner in my household. You understand? She's the one with a sustainable income, whereby we know we can plan around that income so I was a hustler on the street. I was doing a little bit of this and that. Do you understand? And most of them are not born again at the end of the day. So this business, this industry has impacted me and given me back my life. And taking me, I was talking to this other guy the other day, and he told me, Brown, it's my son's birthday today. I'm like, wow, and why are you not with him? And he started crying. And by the time I was done with that guy, I actually realized that even the issue of absent fathers, sometimes you can trace it back to empowerment. When you're not empowered, there is so much you can do even in the life of your loved ones. Do you understand? So for me, network marketing has given me my life back squarely, where I'm confident I can spoil my family the way I want to. So back to your question about, do I think network marketing is for everybody? I'll say yes. You know, for what most people miss is the dynamics of network marketing. Sometimes you might not need it at the moment. Maybe what you're doing on the side, your income from your normal job or your normal entrepreneurial endeavor is still paying your bills more than, do you understand? It does not mean that it's always going to be there.
That's true.
One beautiful thing I like about network marketing is the sustainability of the income when you find the right one.
Okay.
Because it's that industry that even if anything happens to me today, I don't have to stress about how my children are going to go to school. Do you understand? Especially with the current network I am in, it's still new in South Africa, it's not anywhere near saturation. So I still know that for the next couple of years, my family is secure. Do you understand?
Wow.
So a lot of people think sometimes network marketing might not be for you personally, but there are people in your close circle of friends and influence friends that will need this opportunity. I've got some person in my team also, she told me, Brown, you know what, I've got people I'm paying black tax for in my household. Brown, if I give you so
black
amount,
tax.
Yes, you know what it is.
Yeah.
So she said, no, Brown, if I give you this amount of money, do you promise you're gonna mentor, educate, and groom 4 of my cousins and siblings? I need them in the next 1 year to be independent. I want to focus on my own children. I want to focus on my own life. And you know, the funny thing is that, when was this? This was end of April. 5 months down the line, one of them is actually earning 6 digits a month as we speak. One of those 4 people.
6 digits in 5 months?
Yeah.
Wow. So what is your honest opinion of network marketing?
I think network marketing is the future. I think there is a huge shift. A lot of people still don't feel it yet from traditional marketing as we know it. I think most big corporations are going to go the network marketing route. You know, for me, everywhere in life right now, whether it's in the digital sector, there is a serious shift happening on the ground.
That's true.
And I see in the next 10 years, I see a lot of big corporations choosing network marketing because the spread is deep.
Wow. Now, we've been talking to Brown. If you think working with people may be difficult, but certainly has amazing results. We see with Brown here, he's actually told us about the magnificent results that you've had, the fact that it has given him a lifeline, the fact that he came from the streets and to being a professional like he is today. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that you can get notification of the new episode. And I'm Caroline Kosa. I'm a network marketer who's gone pro.